Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. We are back with another monthly reset video. These are my favorite videos to film, so I'm so excited to go over February and set some new goals for March. February was quite literally an amazing month. I am so happy with the progress that I made. Although I didn't accomplish some of my goals that I set for this month, I am still so incredibly proud of how much I've gotten done, how many things that I've started and kind of got the ball rolling on, and just the overall success of the business. So I am so happy to sit down and go over this stuff. Like, I'm so excited to talk about it because I've had such an amazing month. And I feel like doing these monthly reset videos every single month really helps me be aware of where I'm at in terms of the business and personally and just with my goals. Like, where am I at? What do I need to do? How do I need to fix some of my goals or some of the steps I'm going to take to get there in order to get to the end goal? So I really love doing this. I think it holds me accountable as well for my goals. Even though sometimes I don't accomplish the goals that I've set for myself, it is really nice to look back and see what I was able to get done and maybe make some changes for next month and maybe not set the expectations too high or put too much on my plate at the start and just kind of gradually work towards things. So if you're not familiar with what a reset video is, basically what I do is I kind of go over the stats and our goals and reflect on the month that we just had, and then I set some goals for March, and then we go in and we kind of pick apart some of the things that we need to get done in the office, whether that be decluttering, organizing, removing some stuff, cleaning, and just getting things in order. First, we're going to talk about February's goals and if we were able to accomplish them, and then we're going to set some new ones for March. So I'm so excited. So let's get right into things. So I have all of the notes on my phone in my Notion app. I use Notion to plan all my videos. So basically, February was a month that I focused a lot on orders and really getting a lot of content filmed. So I didn't really get to a lot of the goals that I had on my list, which is totally okay. A lot of these were kind of more like wants and stuff. They're not necessarily needing to be done ASAP pronto, but you know, I would have liked to get them done. I'm just, you know, validating the fact that I didn't complete my big goal again. So my one big goal in February was to make a big tufting frame, and my small tufting frame is over there in the corner, and I have not touched anything that has to do with tufting this month. I'm kind of sad about because I wanted to get started with more tufting practice and getting some content filmed of the behind the scenes of tufting, but that's okay. I understand that I wasn't able to get to it. I really was focusing on making a lot of orders and really promoting the punch needle since I am like taking that pivot in my business. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But my other mini goal, like some of my mini goals, were to post 2 long form talking videos on TikTok a week. I did 1 for the whole month. 1 for the whole month. I posted 2 other like punch needle related videos on my TikTok, but when it comes to like long form talking videos, I did 1. So we gotta get better at our TikTok game. So that is the plan for moving forward. I really want to get better at posting more content on TikTok and talking content lifestyle. Like I said, I really want to start building my personal brand. I don't know if I said it in this video or if I said it in another video, but I do want to start building my personal brand alongside the business. I feel like I am one with the business, so I really want to show that. And I also said make at least 10 mug rugs and 10 car coasters for market inventory. Those numbers are really high, and I didn't actually grasp the fact that I'd only be able to kind of make 1 per frame. So let me show you guys what coasters I did end up making this month. Okay, so here's everything that I was able to make this month for my market inventory, and I'm actually proud of myself because I didn't even notice that it was a lot of like multiple different types of things, so that's good. So I made 6 car coasters, 3 punch needle phone grips, and 3 mug rugs. So I will show you them now. I've shown them in my studio vlogs, but we'll show them all together because I'm actually so happy with how they turned out. Like, I am obsessed and I need to make more of these. So the first 2 were these swirly coasters. They're so cute. I love this color combination. It's such a slay. Then we have 2 lime coasters. These ones were a fan favorite and definitely one of my favorites too. And then these ones are the 2 that I just made recently. This one is an avocado coaster, and then we have a cherry coaster. I have a big version of this coaster, but I wanted to make some small ones. I want to plan a fruit launch, so that's why I'm making more like food related stuff. Then because I was so obsessed with the lime, I made a big version. I made a paw mug rug, and then I also made a swirly mug rug with this like pink and magenta color. And then for phone grips, I made this happy face phone grip. I made a black and white checkered one, and I made a strawberry phone grip. So that's all the market stock that I made this month. I plan on definitely continuing to make more market stock until I start my next market. And then my wellness goals were strength training 3 times a week at minimum, walk for 30 to 35 minutes a day, and read 4 books, and all of those failed. Completely failed at them. I did not do a lot of walking. I did not go to the gym 3 times a week. I did do Pilates like 4 to 5 times a week, but I have not gone to the gym and I haven't gotten back into strength training yet. And I definitely did not read 4 books. You'll see when we talk about our reading recap. The goals that I set for myself in February were kind of a fail, to be honest, but I feel so productive and like I got so much done. So I'm not gonna like get myself too hung up on the fact that I didn't complete any of my February goals, but I'm just proud of myself for feeling accomplished nonetheless. And I feel like the goals kind of help me have some sort of direction with what I wanted to do. Sometimes it doesn't go as planned, but we just have to keep moving forward and pushing through. So now on to March goals. My one big goal for this month is not really like a tangible goal per se, but I want to finally announce and kind of talk about the redirection of my business. So I think I mentioned this before, but I am pivoting into more punch needle, tufting, hand sewn, all that kind of stuff. So I really want to promote that and start making a lot more content surrounding that stuff, since I'm taking away a lot of products that I make in-house, like cups and mugs and like mouse pads and all that kind of stuff. I really want to focus on pouring my heart and my passion into creating designs and making punch needle and starting with the rugs. So that is my plan. So that's pretty much the big overarching goal for this month, is really working towards announcing it, making content, talking about it, and really just fully diving into the redirection of Blush Designs Co., which I'm so excited for. My mini goals are to list my sale section items and B grade items on my website. I have a full shelf of like seconds items and they need to find new homes because I need space here. I am slowly busting at the seams in this office, so I need to make more shelf space because I have no more room to bring in another shelf, so we got to clear out some stuff. I want to add new products to Fair, so all of the new coasters that I made, I want to add them to my Fair this month. And I also have a bunch of sublimation coasters. These I will still be doing. I'm taking a lot of my sublimation stuff off, but I will be keeping the car coasters because that is a very popular item in my shop, and I feel like if a customer or a retailer does not want to wait, you know, 2 to 3 weeks for me to make their coaster, they can still get designs on here. And I think I might do the designs on the punch needle, so I might draw them out and then have them as a sublimation coaster. So I want to just get started with that and get some photos taken for them. So that is another goal that I want to complete this month. And then I also want to give my website a little facelift and make it more tailored to punch needle and sewing and all that kind of stuff. And then my wellness goal for this month is to, I only have one, and it's to hit 10,000 steps a day. I always feel so much better when I hit 10,000 steps, and not just because I like see the number and I'm like, ooh, 10,000. No, but I like genuinely feel better once I've taken the enough steps for the day. So I really want to prioritize going on walks, since the weather is literally going to be above 10 degrees Celsius like for the next 2 weeks, or that's what the weather app says. So I want to take advantage of the warm weather and really just get outside and get some fresh air. I only have one wellness goal, and I think it's easier for me to set a lower goals for myself instead of trying to like set the bar super duper high, because I'm always gonna like, I feel like I'm always not going to complete everything that I set when I set too much. So if I start small and just do little goals, I think that will be the most beneficial. I'm not going to consider my reading goal a wellness goal anymore. I'm going to have that as its own separate goal. But basically my reading goal for this month is to read 5 books. I'm going to include physical, Kindle, audio, any kind of book I'm going to read. I'm going to read it. I have a reading vlog that I'm filming this month, and that already has 4 books in it. So I guess I can do an extra audiobook or something while I'm working. But I do want to get back into reading because February was a really slow month for reading, as I only read 1 book, and it wasn't even a physical book, it was an audiobook. So that's a little reflection on the goals from February and my goals heading into March. I'm really excited about like starting a new month, especially because we're starting kind of a new era of Blush Designs Co. So there's just a lot of things that we need to work on and promote and make content for. So I'm so excited, and I don't even know like how to explain how I'm feeling, but I feel so like, I don't know, like I'm so excited to get to work and to punch needle and to make new designs, and I don't know, basically I'm excited. Now we're gonna move on to probably my most favorite part, the budgeting side. So I wanted to do this budgeting segment because I'm curious to see where I'm spending my money as a small business owner. I think it's really easy, especially since I have a business account. It is very easy to spend money for my business on random stuff, nonsense, new projects that I know I'm never gonna start. So I want to really try to save the most money, and then I'm able to put more money back into the business for new products, new launches, new whatever it may be. So one of my like subconscious goals for this year was to save more money for my business. I found myself spending a lot of money on like extra unnecessary things, and although like it's great I have the disposable money to do so, but like I could be using that money for something else, like creating new products, bringing more inventory in. Let's go over my expenses and then we'll go over the income revenue categories, because I feel like that's also another interesting thing to see about a business owner. So we'll start with the most, like the highest category, and we'll work our way down to the lowest. So the highest category, coming in at 53.6% of my expenses this month, was new technology, and that's because I got a new work phone and it was expensive. Like, it was expensive, okay? It was worth the money. It's pink, it's cute, we love her. This is the iPhone 15 Plus, iPhone 15 Plus? I don't know, iPhone 15 something, the pink one. So I really needed a new work phone. My other work phone that I had was like literally broken. In order for me to use the phone, I feel like it needed to have good quality, and I wanted to use it for photography, and I wanted to stop having like all my photos on my personal phone because it's like literally clouding up my phone. I also saw that Kendra from Can You Believe It, I'll leave her like Instagram here. She also posted about getting a work phone back in January, I believe, and that kind of really like solidified my need for a better work phone. So I film all of my short form content on this phone now, and I take all my product pictures on this phone as well. So then new products were 16.1%. I ordered a couple of things for a new product that I'm hoping to launch mid-April. It should be arriving at some point this month. I don't know when, maybe second week of March, we'll see, but that was 16.1%. Then we have supplies, so like yarn restock, paper, what else? Sticker paper, laminate, all that kind of stuff is categorized in supplies, and that was 13.3%. Then we have my subscriptions, so my Adobe subscription. I'm subscribed to the Digital Disco Patreon, Prince by Millie's Patreon, and then like my email marketing subscription. That is 9.2% of my expenses. Then we have my shipping cost at 5.2%. This is because when a lot of my income comes from Fair, the wholesale platform, and I don't pay shipping on there. The customer or retailer pays shipping. So that's why my shipping is low. I basically only charge shipping on my Etsy and my Shopify. Then we have shipping supplies at 2.2%. I got new mailers this month. I'm so excited to use them. I'll show you one of the patterns. So this is from Small Business Supply Co. These are adorable. She still has so many on her website. So if you need new mailers and you want them to be inexpensive and have the literal best quality ever, go check her out because she is so amazing and I love her. Her name is Tia. So definitely go check her out. I'll leave her Instagram here as well. And if you're looking for shipping supplies, these mailers, I'm telling you, she has so many designs. I am obsessed. And then last but not least, we have digital files coming in at 0.3%. I did not buy any new files this month. I wasn't really planning any new product launches or any new air freshener designs because I still have so much stock left. I ordered a ton back in January. I love looking at the breakdown and seeing where I spent my money. I feel like I did so well with sticking to the budget I set for myself and just kind of only buying the necessary things, and then really planning out my next couple of launches to see, you know, how much money I'd really have to invest back in the business. Now we can look at the income percentage category. So this was actually really interesting because I have never done this before. I'm always so scared to look at my income because it varies a lot month to month, and as a small business owner, you know, one month you have a really great month and then the next month could be like you don't make anything and you're struggling. So I definitely understand that stress, and yeah, but this month for me was amazing. I am so shocked. I feel like when you really love what you're doing and you just really put your whole 110% into your business, you will really see it pay off. And it might not be immediate payoff, it might be over time, but honestly, if you really love what you're doing and you really put your all into it, you will see the results. So I just wanted to say that because I've really been putting my all into it and I'm seeing it pay off. So I'm really proud at all the hard work I've been putting in. Anyway, let's get on to the percentages. So 71% of my income this month came from Fair. That is the wholesale platform on which I sell my items on. Wholesale has been my #1 income contributor for like the past couple of months now. I've really gotten into wholesale. I love it so much. I love Fair as a platform. If you want a more in-depth video on wholesale and how to start wholesale, please let me know because I would love to make a video on that. I am by all means not an expert on wholesale at all. I'm still learning the trials and tribulations of doing wholesale. detail, but I do have some good tips, I think, and I could definitely make a video if you guys want that. Then we have my Shopify site as 16.5% of my income. I really was surprised at how many people were shopping on my website, because normally my Etsy and website are pretty slow, especially in the first couple of months of the year. So I was pretty shocked about that. I talked about it in the studio vlog that you're gonna see after this video is posted, but I started posting more on Pinterest and I feel like that might be the reason why I'm getting some more sales. But anyway, then we have YouTube, which is 8.8% of my whole income, revenue, whatever. I have been posting consistently on YouTube. I try to post once a week, studio vlog. I love making content here on YouTube. We are growing a community, and I think like I genuinely love talking to you guys and interacting with you guys in the comments. So I don't know why I'm like going into so much depth. Like if you want me to stop talking, I will. I'll only just say the number and move on, but I don't know, I can't. Like I physically can't stop talking. And then we have Etsy at 2%. Etsy is very limited when it comes to my income. I keep it open because it's fun to get an order every now and then and to kind of, you know, have my products there just for new people and new eyes, but honestly it really does not make me a lot of money. And then the Nooks at 1.6%, which is where I used to have my stuff in a boutique. If you watched a couple vlogs ago, I'd mentioned how they are closing the location where my stuff was at, so I no longer will be getting an income from them. So that's the income stream and the income breakdown for my business. I have 5 things at the moment. Well, technically 6, but I didn't have any paid brand deals that are getting paid out this month. So normally I would have 6 and that would include brand deals. I totally forgot about Patreon. Okay, well Patreon's in there somewhere. I don't know what the percentage is, but I also have a Patreon. Links down below. But that's also included in my income. I totally forgot. What the heck? I want to quickly talk about my book recap for the month. Normally this segment would be longer, but we only have one book to talk about, so we'll just get right into it and waste no more time. So the one book I read or / listened to this month was First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston, and it was like more like a thriller book. You were taken on the story and it kind of flipped back and forth between like past and present. It was kind of confusing, to be honest. I really didn't enjoy the person who was reading the book. They played every single part with their voice, and honestly it was really annoying to hear. I just wanted to finish it because I was like, okay, well I have to finish at least one book this month, so I just stuck it through. I rated it 3 stars. I would recommend reading the book. I don't think I'd recommend listening to it. I think I would have definitely rather read the book than listen to it, simply because the voice acting was so annoying to me. So yeah, I listened to that on Audible. I used my free credit for it. The storyline was good, but I don't know, I feel like it was so strung out and like it definitely could have been wrapped up like minus like 7 chapters. There's that. That's the one book I listened to. Hopefully next month we'll have more to talk about because I love talking about books, and I feel like this month was very much a letdown for reading. Okay, so we are coming to the close of this reset video. At the end of the reset videos, I like to just kind of go over some of my ins and outs for the coming month. So let's quickly go over them. I like this because ins and outs is more like, what do I want more of and what do I want less of? Instead of giving everything like a quantitative value, I think that sometimes when you just believe that you want to do more of something, instead of saying like, I want to, you know, post 90 videos this week, and then you just want to say post more videos this week, it's just more attainable, you know? They're not even goals, they're just things that I want to do. So my ins for March are more outdoor walks, keeping my space clean and tidy and dust free, because dust irritates my eyes, so I need to keep dust away. Saying no to projects that I cannot complete, meaning if I have a lot on my plate right now, I shouldn't say yes to something that I just know that's going to make me stressed out to try and finish. And making more time for reading at night. I seem to be gravitating towards TikTok and YouTube when I'm laying in bed, and rather I could use my reading light and just read some of my book instead of scrolling before bed, because blue light before bed, not good. And more lifestyle content on all platforms. I really want to get into building my personal brand. How many times am I going to say that? I don't know, but if I keep saying it, then I'm gonna manifest it. Those are my ins for March, and my outs are unhealthy snacking excessively. I find I've been really reaching for unhealthy snacks lately, and if it's one thing about me is I always feel horrible in the morning, like not guilty, but like actually feel horrible eating like unhealthy snacks at night. So less of that, more nice snacks at night, like fruits or tea or I don't know, soup, like whatever healthy snack I can think of. Probably should reach for healthy snack instead of unhealthy if it really doesn't make me feel good. Scrolling first thing in the morning, coffee before 10 a.m. I want to try an experiment and see if I'm more productive and less slumpy around 3 p.m. if I drink my coffee later than 10 a.m. Not too late, like we can't be having it at like 3 o'clock p.m. And then scrolling instead of reading. That kind of coincides with scrolling first thing in the morning and reading more at night. Is I want to spend less time on my phone and more time doing the things that actually enrich my brain, my body, my mind. So reading really does that for me, and scrolling doesn't. It doesn't do anything for me. That is pretty much all I wanted to do for this reset video. I normally clean the office, but it is super clean. I cleaned it yesterday, not like thinking I was gonna film this video today. I would have saved the cleaning for today had I remembered I was gonna film today. So I hope you guys did enjoy this reset video. Please let me know if you do want me to make any other types of videos, tutorials, talking about business related things. I would like to do a monthly sit down video kind of talking about any topics that you want me to talk about. If you have like a specific thing that you want more help on, or a business topic that you want more help on, I would love to start making that like a monthly thing if I can. And I also have a Q&A video that's going to be going up on my Patreon at some point, so look out for that. Please make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, because why don't you join the Queenie community? I love having all of you here, and I'm so happy that you guys are here along the journey with me. So I am so thankful that you have watched to the very end of this video if you have, and I will see you all when I see you. Bye!